It's time for the NBA, live on 2K Sports. Our game tonight featuring the Chicago Bulls as they go up against the Portland Trailblazers. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and we'll have David Aldridge filling us in from the sideline. Clark, this season is really only just getting started. Think these teams are all coming together well?
More or less, that's the case. I mean, things are clicking better for some than others. That's normal and expected. But we've got a lot of time for squads to coalesce and figure their stuff out.
And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for the Trailblazers. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game, great adjustments on the offensive end.
Well, it's really hard to stop them when they're in a groove offensively, and they were in a comfort zone all game long in that one.
Now here's Dang, following the miss by LaMarcus Aldridge. Pass to Brewer. Dang against Batum. Outside Rose. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Boozer. Matthews with the rebound. Batum with the 3. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
The outside stroke of Batum, too nice. He knocks him down in bunches.
Pass to Noah. On the wing, Brewer. He's covered by Matthews. They get the rebound. That one goes. Count it.
Well, you can't give him any room to maneuver on the board because once he does, he's going to make you pay.
Miller finds Batum. Miller the bounce pass. Matthews passes to Aldridge. Good. Nice job down low. The Bulls have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Now, here's Brewer. He's covered by Matthews. And here is Brewer. Shoots over Matthews. And the basket by Brewer. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Outside Matthews. Aldridge inside. He's working on Boozer.
And, you know, Aldridge is a load to deal with. When he gets good position, you pretty much have to be physical with him.
It's his first trip to the line.
Shooting 76% from the line a season ago.
At the line for 2.
The free throw drops for Aldridge.
You know, at just under 7 feet tall, it's obvious LaMarcus Aldridge has terrific size. But it's not only that. He moves well, too. That mix of inches and athletic ability and agility can make a pretty impactful combo.
And so LaMarcus Aldridge nails them both. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Pass to Brewer. And here is Dang. Rose scanning the floor. 6 to shoot. Boozer dishes to Dang. Shoots over Batum. Dang can't get it to go.
Well, that's a rare miss for him inside. He may have just rushed it a bit. Maybe lost concentration, too.
Batum sets a screen for Miller. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Joakim Noah.
Well, Andre Miller is the definition of a crafty point guard. He's not the biggest, strongest, or fastest, but he can beat you with his mind.
Shooting for Portland.
The first free throw is good.
2 shots.
He hits both from the stripe.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Rose can't hit.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Pass to Aldridge. Over Boozer. And Aldridge gets it to go on the assist by Miller. 6 points for LaMarcus Aldridge.
Yeah, and this is Aldridge's sweet spot. I mean, his bread and butter. It's all about finding his rhythm and then letting it go with confidence.
Now here's Rose. In the game against Detroit, very impressive. And that one's good by Noah. Noah's got his second bucket of the night.
The D must be better, or else he'll continue to hurt him down low.
And the first time out of the game called here for the Trailblazers. And going against Chicago, their first meeting of the season.
And their series last year was a bit of a comparison between the two conferences. Both were in the middle of the pack.
Well, you said it. I mean, often it's the teams that are in the middle of the pack in their conference, which more accurately show the conference's strength than a team at the top or the bottom. At least that's how I like to look at it.
Looking now at some numbers for Rose. Good season for him last year. And he ranked in the top 15 in points per game, one of the league's premier offensive threats.
And his floor awareness was impeccable last season. As you mentioned, top 10 in assists, just does a great job of getting everyone involved. And Batum kicks to Miller. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Pass to Aldridge. Aldridge a screen. Shot clock at 5. And it's Miller penetrating. And the dunk by Aldridge.
Boy, at 6'11", Aldridge makes this look really easy. All he needs is the right positioning, and it's over.
Miller against Rose. He takes it in, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. They get Marcus Camby.
Answering the challenge of the defense and managing to get that shot off in time.
Taking 2 shots.
That free throw, no good.
Well, I tell you what, this guy gives you everything he's got when he's out there, and that's what you love about Derrick Rose, how fierce he is as a competitor.
Roy's checked in for the Trailblazers. He hits the second from the line. Trailblazers leading by 4. Pass to Aldridge. Back to Miller. Outside Roy. Now here the 2K leaderboard with last season's top rebounding team. Number 1, the Bulls.
They had such a strong presence in the paint, just a physical team. They dominated the interior in terms of rebounding.
2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
And you have to appreciate the work ethic that Roy has. A true gym rat. And this guy just wants to get better.
Kyle Korver, he's checked in for Noah. And both free throws good for Roy.
And doing a good job getting to the line and capitalizing.
Exactly. I mean, that's what's helped them build this early lead.
Here's Rose. Missed inside.
Boy, that defense smothered them in there. Love the intensity.
Pass to Roy. Over Korver. Roy misses.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Outside Rose. Boozer a screen on Miller. Rose passes to Boozer. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. They get Marcus Campbell.
And Boozer is a handful for defenses, which is why they compromise by fouling him.
Carlos Boozer. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
And Boozer, quite the efficient scorer. A banger in the post, who also has a very solid and reliable mid-range shot.
Dante Cunningham's checked in for Marcus Campbell. Good on both.
Well, you can't overlook any trip to the line. These points could end up making the difference.
Aldridge sets up the pick now for Roy. And Aldridge, the basket on the assist by Roy. 10 points for LaMarcus Aldridge.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Now here's Rose. And again, no good by Chicago. And Ronnie Brewer picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Now a timeout called by Portland.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
All right, fans. Time for your level.
Roy against Korver. Roy kicks to Miller. Outside Roy. Lock at 6. Aldridge with a screen on Korver from 18 feet away. Roy can't hit. And so it's Dang bringing it up for Chicago. 6-point game. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
Yeah, I mean, we saw them do a little bit of everything in that game. Showed a lot of versatility.
And, you know, everything things seemed to just kind of flow naturally for him. Felt like they were in a groove from the opening tip.
Here is Miller, following the score by Derrick Rose. Outside Roy. Aldridge with a screen on Korver. Here's Roy. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Trailblazers lead by 6.
Brandon Roy goes up, fights through the contact, and finishes with some real force and tenacity.
Outside Rose. Launches a 3. Finds the hole for the second time from the floor. Now 2 for 5.
Quick draw, like the Old West.
Rose against Miller. Cunningham outside. Here's Aldridge. Chicago grabs the miss. Right side Dang. Double team on Dang. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Chicago with the ball. Pass to Korver. Boozer with it. Makes it off the glass. And it's now only a 1-point Trailblazer lead.
Got to appreciate the interior game of Boozer. I mean, really does a nice job scoring in the paint. And has a high arcing shot that helps him do so.
Aldridge's shot is good.
And I'm not really sure that's the time for the fadeaway, but he sure can make it count.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup.
Want a free t-shirt? You know what to do. Get loud. T-shirts are coming in hot. Who wants one? All right, everyone, it's time to launch some t-shirts your way. Let me hear ya. It's time for t-shirts.
Chicago making some changes. Taj Gibson's checked in for Dang. Bogans comes in for Brewer. And it's Watson in for Derrick Rose. And then for the Trailblazers, Oden comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Batum in for Matthews. Bulls trail by 3. Outside Korver. Back to Watson. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
And they were ranked 3rd in opponent field goal percentage. We see a lot of teams get lazy at the defensive end, but not this group last season.
And rebounding, we just talked about, night in and night out, they controlled the boards. Nobody could match their energy in that department. Free throw drops for Watson. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Oberto's checked in. Both free throws good from Watson. And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for the Trailblazers. Pass to Batum.
2 minutes remaining.
For the 3. Chicago grabs the miss. 1:51 left to play in the first. Boozer a screen on Miller. Now here's Watson. Defense right on him. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Screened by Boozer. Free throw line jump shot. Goes back up. It's stolen by Cunningham. And it's Miller penetrating. Stolen by Boozer. Korver passes to Gibson. Outside Boozer. Stolen by Roy. And Roy with a clear path to the hoop. It's good. Roy's got 6.
A crazy athlete. Roy excels in the open floor.
Watson, the pass to Gibson. Back to Watson. Gibson with the screen on Miller. Down low. And it's Gibson finishing it off.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Here's Cunningham. The rebound by Gibson. Chicago's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. On the wing, Korver. He's covered by Roy. Shot clock at 6. From 17 feet out. And it's Portland with the rebound. Good. And Miller gets the assist. Miller's got his 4th assist in this one. LaMarcus Aldridge has been on display for Portland. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. Right back after this break. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. Guys, what stands out from the Blazers so far?
Well, they use the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And, you know, for them guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
Craig, a record 84 international players on the league's opening day roster. It's amazing. The game keeps growing.
And it's great for the sport, right? For every country represented, that's more potential fans able to follow and root on their countrymen doing big things in the NBA.
The first free throw is good. Rudy Fernandez is checked in for Patty Mills. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Bulls trail by 4. Rogans kicks to Rose. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Rose has got his 3rd basket of the night.
You didn't think Rose would back down from some contact now, did you guys? Playing with a high level of intensity.
Cunningham passes to Roy. And Gibson sends it back.
Imposing his will defensively. A rejection like that can get in the shooter's hole.
And the Bulls making a change here. Ashik's checked in. Here's Oden. 6 on the shot clock. Cunningham kicks to Batum. Puts up a deep 3. Rebounded by Korver.
And maybe he thinks he has that type of range, but I'm not sure who'd agree with him.
Yeah, you know what? Sometimes guys have the green light to take that shot, but I don't think he's one of them.
And here is Fernandez following the three-pointer by Derrick Rose. Pass to Roy. Launches it. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. And it's Rose with the ball for the Chicago Bulls. They've only given up 1 point in the second quarter. That one coming at the line. Here is Bogut. Outside for Korver. Bulls moving the ball around. Hogan can't get it to go. The Trailblazers have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. Batum scanning the floor. Oden a screen. High arcing shot. And it's Fernandez missing. Bulls have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Here's Rose. Drills the elbow jumper. Rose has got the lead up to 3 now for Chicago.
They've been going to him an awful lot this game, and you can see why. He's pouring it on.
Back to Roy. And they get it. Hands it from downtown. Roy's got 4 points in the quarter.
One of Roy's specialties is the catch and shoot. Outstanding in that regard.
And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. They get Craig Oaten.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
And the first one drops.
You always have to take advantage of trips to the line.
Scalabrini's checked in for Omer Asher. And Portland with a change here, too. Babbitt's checked in. That one misses. Portland's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. There's a good screen. Batum attacking. That's basket number 2 with his 3rd shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Boy, you got to tip your hat to Batum. He's so good at fighting through the contact on the way up.
Inside, Rose passes to Gibson. Here's Scalabrini. Back to Korver. Rose gets a wide open look. No good with the triple. Portland leading. And Batum kicks to Roy. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Roy has a special knack for drawing fouls. He's really excellent at getting defenders off balance and forcing them to foul.
Roy taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good. So for the Bulls. Noah comes in for Scalabrini. And it's Brewer in for Keith Bogans. Greg Oden, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. Mills comes in for Nicholas Batum. And both free throws good for Roy. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Outside Korver. Back to Rose. Tries again. And the layup is up and in. Rose has got 10 points now just in this quarter.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game. He's certainly been cold this quarter, guys, but trying to shoot his way back into a groove.
Pass to Gibson. Korver against Roy. Now here's Rose. He's guarded closely. Here's Gibson, and it's Gibson finishing it off.
Well, he's experienced at running screen and rolls, isn't he, guys? I mean, Rose is a pro at picking the defensive part in pick and roll situations.
Now here's Roy. 14 points for him. That's in for his 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip, 5 for 10.
He just makes scoring look so effortless. It's why you love watching Roy play the game.
Brewer pushes to Noah. Now here's Rose, covered by Mills. Good on the bucket.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Here's Mills. He's covered by Rose. Rose with the block.
Tremendous timing on that block. Fantastic defense.
Boy against Korver. And the three off target. Portland trailing here. On the wing, Brandon Roy. Guarded by Korver. Roy against Korver. Unloads. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Gibson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Back to Rose. Pass to Noah. Outside Rose. Fires for 3. Rose with another miss. Portland's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them.
And once Roy takes that first step, the defense knows trouble is on the way, and then he's just able to slice right through them.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly.
Let's give a warm Chicago welcome to your Lava Bowl.
So for the Bulls, Boozer, he's checked in for Gibson. Dang comes in for Kyle Korver. And it's Watson in for Derrick Rose. And Brewer kicks it to Noah. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Watson, the pass to Dang. To the inside. Here's Boozer. Good, and a nice assist from Noah. Boozer's got 6.
And there's a lot of strength behind Boozer's game, so the inside contact won't deter.
Aldridge sets up the pick now for Batum. And the dunk by Aldridge.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an edge.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Now here's Noah. Here's Dang. Marcus Aldridge grabs the miss. Now Miller. Pass to Matthew. Outside Batum. 5 to shoot. Here's Aldridge. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. He's got 16.
And I love how Aldridge uses his size to hold his own against defenders and just routinely scores up over the top.
Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Miller, the pass to Batum. Back to Miller. Pass to Aldridge. Over Boozer. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Next step for them, the Knicks coming out here to play. That'll be the last of 3 straight at home for the team. Brewer, the pass to Dang. Shoots over Batum. And there's Dang. That's good on the assist by Brewer. And the Bulls lead by 1. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of lead changes.
Really a gifted passer, Andre Miller. Excellent dime dropper.
Here is Brewer. The Blazers getting the bucket. Pass to Watson. Aldridge against Boozer. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
A really strong second quarter in terms of scoring the basketball.
On the wing, Miller. He's covered by Watson. Here's Aldridge. And a great assist by Miller as that one goes in. Miller's got 6 assists here tonight. Chicago's gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Watson kicks it to Noah. Outside Boozer. Nice D from Aldridge. And so Miller will bring it up for Portland. Matthews, no good. Watson, the pass to Boozer. And Boozer throws it down.
Doesn't get any easier than this. Boozer rising up with confidence there and powering it home. I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Boozer a screen on Matthews. And Boozer throws it down.
Great work by Boozer on that play. A textbook pick and roll.
Now, here is Miller, guarded closely. To the middle, here's Aldridge. Over Boozer. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. What a performance for Derrick Rose. He has been the story for Chicago. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
47.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. We're seeing a tremendous game from LaMarcus Aldridge.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Aldridge with a screen on Rose. Here's Miller. Rose with the block. There's the drive. And Rose throws it down hard.
Tell you what, Rose can get flashy with the best of them.
Trailblazers trail by 3. Miller dishes to Matthews. Pass to Aldridge. Over Boozer. And Aldridge gets it to go on the assist by Matthews. Matthews has got 4 assists now tonight. Rose against Miller. Boozer a screen on Miller. To the paint. And Boozer throws it down.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
Portland with the ball after Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. Brewer finds Rose. Back to Brewer. Boozer with a screen for Brewer. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will take it. And a chance now to take a look at the schedule for the Chicago Bulls. On Thursday, they'll host the New York Knicks. Then on Friday, they'll tip off a road trip in Boston where they'll take on the Celtics.
And the matchup against the Nuggets, that's going to be their 6th contest on the year. Fans will be curious to see how this team continues to form as the season goes on.
Miller kicks to Batum. Pass to Aldridge. Back to Batum. Trailblazers moving the ball around. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will retain possession.
Trailblazers ball.
It's time now to look at the NBA's toughest defensive teams from a season ago. The Trailblazers third.
I mean, they held opponents to so few points that it allowed them to win games even when their offense wasn't clicking.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Matthews scanning the floor. Aldridge down low. He's covered by Boozer. Got that one. The Bulls' lead has been cut down to just one on the bucket from LaMarcus Aldridge. Dang, a screen on Miller. Popped up there for Dang.
Perfectly timed. You imagine the practice hours that went into that.
And here's Miller. Bring it up for Portland. And that will conclude a 4-game road trip. Now a timeout called by Portland.
Let's hear it, fans. Put something out there, watch a free t-shirt. Come on. You know what time it is, fans. Here comes some t-shirts. Who wants a t-shirt? T-shirt time, everyone. Who wants one?
Third in free throw shooting. And they were third in terms of opponent scoring per game. Other teams had a hard time handling the intensity they displayed defensively.
And Greg, what stands out to me the most is their turnover ranking. They were never careless with the ball, never played out of control. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Aldridge kicks to Miller. Pass to Batum. Shot clock at 6. Can be a screen on Deng. Here's Batum. Great touch on the 16-footer. Batum's got 9.
Not much else the defense can do there. I mean, Batum with the quick trigger.
Rose passes to Deng. Now Noah. Now here's Boozer. Aldridge is covering. And there's Carlos Boozer on the assist by Noah. Boozer's got the lead. Back up to 3 now for the Bulls. Miller against Rose. Miller, the pass to Aldridge. Back to Miller. Can be a screen on Rose. Pulls up, high post, and it comes off the front of the rim.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
Now, here is Miller. Pass to Aldridge. Over Boozer. Joakim Noah grabs the miss. Noah's got 5 rebounds tonight. Rose kicks to Brewer. Back to Rose. Now here's Boozer. Over Aldridge. It's Boozer missing.
And, you know, that's their first miss after knocking down 4 in a row to start the half.
Rose against Miller. Outside Matthews. And the layup's good off the glass. Matthews has got his first basket of the night.
Great job using that weight room strength to get it in against tough D.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. He's checked in for Chicago.
And let's take a quick look now at some stats for LaMarcus Aldridge. Last year, getting it done. Averaged about 18 points a game last season. 8 rebounds and 2 assists. And his rebounding is what's most impressive. He's shown tremendous determination on the backboard.
And it's a big asset for this team. I mean, he blocks out on the defensive glass, and then he keeps balls alive at the offensive end.
He's not going to miss that.
side, Batum. It's stolen by Rose. In transition, here come the Bulls. And Rose throws it down hard.
You know, with top-flight ball handling skills, Derrick Rose can get really creative scoring the rock.
Pass to Camden. Now here's Matthews. Looking for Aldridge, he gets it there. Buries it down low. And it's now 26 points for LaMarcus Aldridge. Korver against Matthews. Outside Rose. Driving to the basket. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. They get Marcus Camby.
Boy, Rose is a marvelous athlete who's really good at taking it to the cup, and he's hard to cover because of that.
Rose taking 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. So for the Trailblazers, Cunningham, he's checked in for Aldridge. And it's Roy in for Wesley Matthews. And the second free throw, good. Here is Miller. Pass to Roy. That's good, and it's Miller with the assist. Roy's got 21.
They trust Roy at the arc because he's pretty selective. He takes the shots he believes he can make.
Here's Brewer. Camby with the block. And here we go with Miller running up the court, and they take the lead.
Gotta know where he is, especially when the break is on.
Bulls had gone 6 of 8 on field goal attempts in the third. A 75% clip. Korver against Roy. Korver kicks to Rose. 5 on the clock. Noah. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Oh, how about the aggressiveness from Noah inside, not allowing himself to be stopped.
Pass to Roy. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Now that we have a chance, let's go to the 2K leaderboard and reveal last season's top shot blockers. 5th, Marcus Camby.
And shot blocking is the element of the game that I think he cares about the most. That's where he puts in that effort and energy.
Chicago making a switch here. Gibson's checked in. Fabricio Oberto, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. Fernandez comes in for Nicholas Batum. Gibson setting the pick for Rose. Pass to Gibson, and Dante Cunningham gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Rose against Miller. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
When Rose is attacking, guys, I mean, the defense has to act. He puts them on their heels.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Bulls.
You know, all game long, they've imposed their will on the interior, scoring a lot of points in the painted area.
And the other thing you notice is how committed they've been to playing with the pass, constantly moving that ball from one side to the other.
The free throw drops for Rose.
And, you know, he may finally be rounding into form after what's been a tough game for him at the line prior to this trip.
And Rose drops them both.
He's had a few shaky trips at the line tonight, but he seems to be getting back to his old self.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over.
Who's ready with the hand? Get up or go level.
see the numbers for Boozer coming off a terrific season. And he was top 5 in field goal percentage, never settling, always working to get a good look.
And he's so physical, so explosive. You really can't keep him off the glass when he wants to get there. That's why he was a top 5 rebounder a season ago. Now, here is Miller. Pass to Roy. Into the lane. Brewer with the rebound. The Bulls leading by 3. Outside Korver. Back to Brewer. Now here's Gibson. Left side Rose. 6 to shoot. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. The offensive rebound. And Boozer gets it to go. Boozer's got the lead up to 5 now for the Bulls.
And they'll take that all day. That's a high percentage look.
Inside, here's Roy. That's in, coming off an assist from Miller. Miller's got his 8th assist in the game.
Nice job executing inside. When you give Roy these kinds of looks, he's going to cash those in.
Now here's Rose. 25 points in the game. Boozer trying to get open. And the basket by Rose. Rose has got 27 points.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Pass to Oberto. Roy kicks to Miller. They set the pick. It's up a 3. Rebounded by Korver. Korver's got his 4th rebound in this one. Rose in the post. He's covered by Roy. Rose, no good. Outside Roy. Over Rose. No good from Roy. The Bulls leading by 5. Brewer pushes to Rose. Pass to Boozer. Korver with it. He's covered by Roy. Here's Gibson on the money with the shot from the left block. And that's now 6 points for Taj Gibson. To the inside. Oberto, good.
They have not attempted as many threes here in the second half, which I'm scratching my head about. It doesn't make a lot of sense to me.
34 seconds left to play in the 3rd. Gibson. Ball's knocked loose, and they'll get another chance. Rose finds Korver. Rose against Miller. Second chance shot. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Boy, Rose plays with an angry physicality, which is really hard to match up against.
This will make 5 trips now to the free throw line for him tonight.
Definitely not making the most of his chances at the foul line.
Well, the misses and his struggles have been costly to his team.
The first one falls. And Rose drops them both. Korver against Roy. The layup off target. 1 second left. That one doesn't go. And so it's the Chicago Bulls bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. We've got more in store for you right after this. Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Chicago leading by 7. Outside Korver. Back to Rose. Thomas a screen. And it's Rose penetrating. Pass to Bogans. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. And then Roy with the dunk.
just showing off for the crowd a little bit there. Roy enjoys putting on the show.
To the right side. Here is Bogans, defended by Fernandez. And Bogans gets it to go. Bogans got the lead up to 7 now for the Bulls.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
Pocket 6. Count that bucket. Roy's got 4 points this quarter.
And when you put up numbers like he is in this one, he'll get some recognition.
And Gibson kicks to Rose. Floats one up, and the shot goes in. And the Bulls lead by 7.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Pass to Mills. Here's the screen. Oden with the ball. Outside Roy. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. Offensive rebound. A second chance effort. Shot by Oden is no good. The Bulls leading by 7. Rose passes to Gibson. Here's Thomas. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
No issues on that one. Good work all around.
Brewer is checked in for Kyle Portland. Portland also making some changes. Babbitt's checked in, and it's Williams in for Patty Mills.
Kurt Thomas.
Free throw good, Thomas.
Yeah, and their free throw shooting has really improved here in the second half.
Pass to Fernandez. Takes it inside. Chicago grabs the miss.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for.
Brewer. It's Cunningham with the rebound. Trailblazers trail by 12. Outside Roy. The kick out to Williams. Roy against Rose. To halt the run. No good on the shot. The Bulls leading by 12. Hogan's passes to Rose. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Bucket is good.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Omer Ash, he's checked in for the Bulls.
Shooting 1.
Free throw drops for Rose.
And, you know, collectively, as this game has progressed, they've been shooting really well from the charity stripe.
Cunningham outside. Pass to Fernandez. Lets the 3 fly. The Trailblazers rebound. Here's Aldridge.